Hey y'all, we're back. I'm Susan Reddick, the host of When the Cookie Crumbles, and we're back again with Aaron Torres, certified loctician. You're a model and actor and a master barber.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring you back because, we didn't get a chance to cover everything that I wanted to talk to you about. And you were telling me about moving to town by yourself, going through some situations, having to live with people you didn't want to live with. And then you met Jeremiah Anderson.
Yes.
And he led you to Dream City. And that
Yes.
kind of gave you a way to get grounded and rooted.
Yes.
And
Yes.
things have been changed for you ever since, right?
Yes.
All right, so let's start. Right? Did I cover everything? Did I bring us up
you did.
today?
You did.
Okay.
You got us up to
So,
par.
yes. You also told me about your losing your brother.
Yes.
Your brother was killed.
Yes.
That let you know you had to make a difference, right? So let's just start right there. We were talking about that was your journey and your major trial in your life.
Right.
So let me just ask you this. If you could go back and talk to your 18-year-old self, give him some advice. What do you think you'd tell him? You know, don't do this, or what would you tell him? I see you laughing. You tell him a lot.
Yes.
This is our time. Because this can help somebody else.
Definitely. And that's the whole purpose. And so if I can go back and tell my 18-year-old self some advice, first thing I would say is slow down. Life is going to come. Life is going to come at you full speed before you know it.
Well, you know how it is when you're young.
Yes.
And you get 18 and you think you're going to take over the world, and now I'm old enough I can do whatever I want to.
That was my mindset.
Yeah.
I thought I was grown. You know, I was ready to be independent.
Growing up too fast.
Yes.
Yes.
So I would tell myself to slow down, take life one step at a time. I would have told myself to take more advantage of the opportunities that have been presented to you at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
I would say find a source and let that source be your resource, because it's the only source to get you through. That's what I would tell myself.
And if I could tell him something too, I'd tell him to listen to some older people.
Yes.
Because they've been through it.
Yes.
You know, definitely. I know. Sometimes I knew when I was young, my mama didn't know nothing as far as I was concerned. And now I've turned into her. You understand? So I hear myself saying all the things that she used to say. And but if I would have slowed down and listened to some people who had already traveled down that road.
Yes.
Instead of thinking that, and I got young people in my family. They don't think I know what I'm talking about. So maybe, tell yourself to take heed to some of the things that people were saying.
I definitely would have took more heed to things my grandmother would tell me and those type of things. I wouldn't say I made too many bad choices, but I would have just taken my time. I was such in a rush to be grown and independent, so I would have told myself to take time. Take my time, because the blessings is coming. They coming.
Yeah, it's coming. So you really feel like once you got grounded, and how old are you now, may I ask?
I'm 33.
Yeah, because you're so young, I could ask you. If you were 60, I wouldn't ask you. Okay, but you had a nice ripe age. You're like, I'm 33. Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. Well, let's go back and talk about Twisted by Teasy. That's a cool name. How'd you even come up with that name?
Thank you. So I got Twisted by Teasy. I was thinking something different. So my nickname is A-Teasy. All my friends always call me A-Teasy, and I would say, please believe me.
Okay. Are you gonna be a rapper or something like that?
No, it was just a little spin. My initials are A-T.
Okay.
And so that's where we got A-Teasy from.
Okay.
And I would say this, please believe me, type of thing. So it's stuck since high school.
Yeah.
So I got Twisted by Teasy because, of course, I do the locks. And so when I said, come get Twisted by Teasy, and so that's why I came up with my business name. And I've been established now for 2 years.
Really?
That's Twisted by Teasy. And I've had the pleasure of getting established under Luster Naturals, where I now currently work in Winter Park as a stylist there. And some of my goals was to become a celebrity stylist and meet different people. I also want to travel with my gift and and touch some big heads. Not,
really? You
not literally, but you know
had
what
a
I mean.
chance to meet a couple celebrities.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Listen.
you're already reaching some of those guys.
Yes. I had a vision board I created in barber school, and when I was able to tell what things I've accomplished so far, that was one thing I was able to mention. That I was blessed to have came encounter with the lovely and wonderful Cece Tennille. So I had my first celebrity client, y'all. I was so excited. I was nervous.
Yeah, and she was in between trips too.
And so I knew that my job was critical because she loves her hair. I know that she has to go and see plenty of people, and I know she had to be on point. So when I got the opportunity, I was like, oh, it's on. I'm about to show her what I'm about. So I was able to touch her head and make her a happy client, you know? So I'm very, very, very happy about that. And so, yes, I also, outside of the shop, I do home visits. I'm a travel.
Oh, you come out? Oh, you
I'm
travel?
a traveling stylist as well.
Now that's wonderful, because that's one thing I hate about going to the salon, which I wear my hair natural now. For one, I hate when they get there late. And I would always say to myself, I would pay more if I could be here by myself or the person would come to me, you know?
Well,
so
we offer us. So
but let me just tell you something
clients.
about, I'm glad you brought up CC, because you know, I was the one who made that referral to you.
Oh, yeah?
So I'm looking for my cut of that.
Okay, I got you.
All right, you're going to slap me on your head.
I got you.
So yeah, the at-home services, let's talk about, that's big.
Yes.
You know, to know that, because for one, having locks, that takes a while.
Yes.
Even maintaining them, because you're doing them one at a time, right?
Correct.
So if a person can have it done at home, I'm serious, I'll pay more to be at home in my own, you know, so let's talk about that.
So, well, when I thought about doing at-home services, I thought about clients like Cece, who's always on the go, who does not necessarily have time to come into the shop. So I said, hey, don't worry, I'll come to you. As long as your hair is taken care of, I'll come. I bring my own products. I use salon-style products. I have my blow dryer.
Now, what does as long as your hair is taken care of? What does that mean?
So when you have locks, it's important to maintain your locks. Every 4 to 6 weeks is something that we recommend. Okay. And oftentimes people who travel a lot, they don't know that, hey, I can get my hair interlocked instead of retwisted because it'll last me longer. I can get it wet, it won't get frizzy, those type of things. So offering at-home services, I'm able to give them those same services that I will provide in the shop at home in the space of their privacy and convenience of their home. And so, yeah, I really enjoy it.
One of my grandsons, he be twisting in his head all the time. He got to drive me crazy. So what I was thinking is maybe I should have somebody like you, because he's growing them out a little while, maintain them, get them in shape. Yes, if you're going to have them, you know, they should look like something. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, they're
so popular, it's a trend. So everything is trending nowadays. So yes,
if it's really well maintained.
Yes.
You know, I really like it.
Because they become more acceptable. And now we have the Crown Act. So a lot of times people are more protected when it comes to their hair, their crown in the workplace. So they don't have to be criticized or looked down upon because of their hair.
The Crown Act, you said?
The Crown Act. Yes. It protects women. It protects everyone. But it was created by women who had their natural hair.
Really?
They love to wear their hair different styles like locks.
Oh, and you won't be discriminated.
Right.
So that's great.
Prevents them from being discriminated on.
Great.
Yes.
All right, so now where can people reach out to you? Where can I find you on social media?
Well, you can find me on Facebook at my name, Aaron Torres, on my IG, ATZ09. That's ATEEZY09.
Okay.
And also on Locluster. That's LOCLUSTER on IG.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Real fast before I wrap it up, I saw you put something up. You're getting ready to be on a play right now that's coming up.
Yes. I'm in a play. I'm playing the actor Damien in a play called Russian Roulette, where the director is Donald Versis. And it's July 29th. Also, I'm in a fashion show. Let's not forget that, because we're going to drip the runway another time. If you haven't heard of Drip the Runway, please go check out my social media. I have the link there for tickets. It's going to be a phenomenal show. We're taking you guys to the future.
Yeah.
All right?
I was thinking, I want to be in one of those fashion shows, but I think I want to be one of the dancers.
Okay. Listen, don't look at yourself now.
Oh, these knees, I tell you. Okay, so now one more time. We talked about the Loctician, master barber.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you going to be doing that in the same place?
Yes, I will be adding services to my lock services, and I'll be barbering there too as well.
And
color.
that's in Winter Park, you said?
Yes, in Winter Park.
And you're going to be coloring hair?
Yes, I'll be coloring hair, cutting hair, twisting hair.
All natural hair, right?
Just hair.
Just
But
hair.
at the shop, we focus. Our focus is primarily on locks. But
Okay.
for the men that come with locks, even women that come with locks, they want to get a haircut while they're there. Make it a one-stop shop.
And you know what? And that's true though, because I know that I see people with locks, or even my grandson, all this mess on the top, but he'll have all the he goes to the barber, and I'll be like, I'm paying $30 just for that. I'll be like, cut all that off for $30. I need more cut for $30. Okay. All right. Well, I'm so excited that you came in.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, your energy is contagious, I think.
Thank you.
And so one more time, give your social media, and so people can know where you are.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at ATZ09. On Facebook, my name, Aaron Torres. Like, follow, and share. I appreciate you guys.
All right, y'all. Nice. So you have it. And that we're going to wrap it up right there. Remember to tune in with us again on When the Cookie Crumbles. I'll see you next time.
Hey.